But the people that are hungry, they're focused. The reason why most people don't make it, and my son John Leslie, boy, he's brilliant. He said because they focus more on their distractions rather than their destiny. People that are hungry, they don't care. They're focused on what they need to do to be here. They're going to keep social distancing from not only the virus and people and social situations. They're going to limit themselves, leaving the house, leaving only when it's necessary, and social distancing from negative, toxic energy, unproductive people. You want to make it now, you want to get around the right people virtually. Virtually. You want to make it now, you don't want to spend any time talking with people that are not positive, talking with people that are not productive, talking with people that's not purposeful, that's not going in your direction, talking to people that's not doing something productive with their life. If you are hungry, you are singly focused. Keep thine eyes single, and thy whole body will be full of light of understanding. He that hath shall get, and he that hath not, even that he has shall be taken away. What is that the ones who have shall get? Initiative, focus, discipline, commitment, dedication. They go all out to do what's necessary. They do what they can, where they are with what they have. They're always looking for a way to win. They don't use excuses. They're the first ones there and the last ones to leave. I just let someone go today. I love this person. Good people, but ain't hungry. When I was in radio, I was the first one there and the last one to leave. I opened the station up and I closed it. We're living in a time where 9 to 5 is gone. Now you got to work from 5 until you faint. If you're hungry, that's okay. Because giving up is not an option. Being poor is not an option. Being set out in the cold is not an option. Losing everything you have and crying and being depressed and look what happened to me. No. You're busy rebuilding. You are busy recalculating and making a radical change in yourself and asking yourself, what is it about me that I must change? See, your thoughts have brought you to where you are. Your current level of thinking, the quality of your thoughts have produced the life that you now have. But people that are hungry take responsibility. I was talking to a friend of mine. He was talking about people that he's working with, how trifling they were, people that he was leading. I texted him back. I haven't heard from him. I say the speed of the leader, the speed of the group. They're a reflection of you. You pointing at them, but you got 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. I don't think he liked that. Don't cast pearls before swines unless they turn and rend you. Yeah, they get mad. They don't want to hear the truth. And I'll never forget, I was with Dr. Johnny Coben. I graduated from the Universal Foundation for Better Living in Chicago. And I said, Dr. Coben, I was with a group of other ministers. I said, I only have 5 people every week on Tuesday that come to my meetings on Main Street in Columbus, Ohio. Why can't I get more? She said, because you have a 5 people consciousness. I didn't get mad. I went in that bookstore and I bought around $300 worth of books. And I put my clothes in a box and sent them back to Columbus. But I had my books in a garment bag and held them. And I said, I'm going to read every one of you. And some 4 years later, I started with 5 people in my mother's living room in Miami and went from 5 people in 6 months to over 3,000. Why? Because I was hungry. I was willing to read 2 to 3 books a day. Average American reads 1 book a year. If you just discipline yourself to read 1 book a month in 5 years, when the average American would have read 5 books, you'd have read 60 books. That will make you an expert. Let me tell you the 2 currencies, attention and knowledge. It's easier to make it. What? This computer makes it a level playing field. It's a level playing field right now because everybody's got to work from this. You want to master this. You want to learn from this. You want to say, Les, you know what? I need you to teach me how to bring my personality through this computer, how to create a significant emotional event through this computer, how to present myself. I think Warren Buffett has a point. If you're in a dark room with a woman and you wink, nothing happens. Come on, you got to have some light of how to function in this new world. This is serious. This is very serious. Don't get so caught up in the craziness that's going on right now because your life is on the line. Listen, your life is on the line. My life is on the line. I would love to see my grandchildren. I would love to hug them. The masses of people, and you don't want to be in the masses. The masses of people, you don't want to follow them. The masses of people, you want to operate out of the thinking of Henry David Thoreau, who said, do not go where the path may lead. Go where there is no path and leave a trail. The masses of people, ladies and gentlemen, are followers. They don't think. They're followers. You just watch and see what everybody else does. And then they do that. It's a different time. Different time. People that are hungry are learning how to make money from home. It ain't playing, and you don't want to play. You want to be serious. You want to be serious. You want to be committed to taking care of yourself and not dependent upon a job, the journey of the broke. Not have someone tell you, oh, you got to come in or you're not working. Or by the way, when you come in, sign this right here. In the event that you get sick, in the event that you are infected on the job, you can't sue us. Excuse me? You know who signed those kinds of things? People say, I signed it because I had no other option. No, you weren't hungry to create an option. To create an option. Somebody hungry was against it. Get out of my face. You think I'm going to sign that? Exempt you from any legal proceedings if I get infected in the job while doing my job? You think I'm crazy? My twin brother, he's walked with a cane. He got injured on the job. An inmate. He was doing security on a job at a prison. An inmate caught him by surprise and knocked the living hell out of him and a female guard. And he was injured. Guess what? They fired my brother. You know why? He can't do his job because he's been injured. He's walking with a cane, and you've got to be in good physical health to be able to walk the floor. And in the event that something happens, you got to be able to defend yourself and other correctional guards. Oh, boy. You think this ain't no different time? He can't sue. Wow. Wow, this thing called life, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not. Yeah, it's not fair that worms are eaten by birds, and they are. Life is. It is what it is. But people that are hungry know that. People that are hungry know it's not fair. People that are hungry don't spend time talking about that it's not fair. They spend time looking for a way to win, to overcome the odds, to win. The people that are hungry, they start off right now acting like they're going to win, acting like they expect to win, doing the things they need to do, preparing themselves, studying, developing new relationships, upgrading their skills, and have a resolve and a determination and a sense of perseverance. I will persist until I succeed. Oh boy. Bonham T. Bailey. Suckers born every second. Yeah. Yeah. Because there are people who their hatred is greater than their religion, greater than their politics, greater than their sense of humaneness and humanity. This thing called life, we seeing some stuff we ain't never seen before. It takes courage. People who are hungry, they are courageous. They want to call their own shots. They don't want somebody jerking them around. I'm going to develop some voices. I'm going to teach you. I used to be a state legislator. I got 14 bills passed my first term. I'm going to teach you how to be a voice of influence. I'm going to teach you how to make money with your voice. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I have the complexion of rejection. I get paid. I didn't get here from some infomercial that somebody invested in me. I got here the old-fashioned American way. I had to work. I had to find a way to do it. I had to make a way out of no way, and you will too. And if you're hungry, you don't matter. If you're hungry, you say, okay, that's what it takes. That's what's required. Got it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Jackie Robinson said, don't level the playing field. Just let me own it and I'll level it myself. This computer makes it a level playing field. And you're watching me because there's something in your heart that says, I want more. You're watching me because you want to be in charge and secure your own future. You're watching me because you're saying to yourself, there's more in me that I haven't accessed yet, and I need some coaching. I need some direction. I need to be in a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships that can help me get to the next level. Don't give up on yourself. No. You deserve a better life. No, don't settle for just surviving. Depend on you. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that has his own. No. Create another income for yourself. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it, not have it. Because it takes mental resolve. It takes drive and determination. Yes, I remember. I went to the school when I first started out, and it was an embarrassing situation. They thought I was Les Brown, the band of renown. And the guy, fortunately, didn't spit in my face. He just looked down and spit, aiming for my shoes, like, don't you come in here. And that's when I discovered my singing voice. I started singing, what a friend we have in Jesus. Boy, he looked at me, he ran. Because he knew I was about to tear his butt up. I was about to serve him a good behind whooping up in there, all our sins to bear. He thought I was singing at his funeral. Yeah, he ran. You know what? Of people who are driven by hatred are ignorant people. They're ignorant. All of us are the same people behind our eyes. We're all the same. The only difference is the paint job and the habits and the structure that gives one the advantages and the other one the disadvantage. And the ones that a disadvantage. You wonder, well, why would someone do that to us and call us inferior? Oh, they are 3/4 human. Why would they do that? What an inhumane thing to do. Because when someone feels inferior to you, they'll build systems to prevent you from competing with them. When you know the truth of who you are, you help people. I believe help somebody and help yourself, because what you give is what you get. Why are you helping these speakers? It took you years to learn this. Why are you sharing with them for peanuts when it took you years and thousands of dollars to get to where you are? Because I can. And all payment does not show up in money. I'm here because God want me to be here. I'm here because God gave me grace to beat cancer, 4th-stage cancer, if you please, to be here, to talk to you, to those who can hear me. You can hear me in your heart. I'm not talking about your physical hearing. No. He who has ear, let him hear. Who have the consciousness, who's ready to fight, who knows that this is a different place. This corona ain't playing, and we can't be playing. As we put together a new strategy on how we're not going to survive, how we are going to thrive, how we are going to succeed. I know some stuff. I'm here because somebody helped me. I'm here because somebody saw something in me at a time when I was struggling to see something in myself. I'm here, and I know, based upon my own experience, sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. If you understand that, I know something about you. I don't know you. I can't see you. You can see me. But I know something about you based upon my own experience. You got greatness in you. And all you need is some coaching. There are 3 types of people. They're winners, they're losers, and they're winners who have not discovered how to win. They're winners who need some mentoring. They're winners who need some coaching. They're winners who've said to themselves, I've been losing, but I know this is not me. There's got to be more. Yes, it is. That's where I was. I said, there's got to be more. And I knew my thinking at that time brought me to where I was. But there's another level of thinking that could take me to another place. And I needed some help. And I got it. In the person of Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff. The Road to Your Best Stuff. He led me to my best stuff. I'm so appreciative. I didn't know this Les Brown existed. I'm so appreciative. I'm here for God. I've made millions doing what I love to do. You can't put a price on life. Life has no duplicate. We wake up and you think, no big deal. It is a big deal. When you wake up, you're not taking a dirt nap. You breathing? Come on now. We're here because of God's grace and mercy. Come on. Don't look past this. There's more living and there's stuff to be done, to reset, to recalibrate your life, to rethink your life. What is going to be radically different? What is it that you're going to have going for you? You want to still milk where we are right now. You want to get everything out of this just to let it get away clean. No. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. God is still in the midst of this stuff. He ain't going nowhere. He's not left the planet. He's in the midst of this stuff. Faith not tested, can't be trusted. Keep the faith, baby. He's in the midst of this stuff. Be sensible, watch as well as pray. What it takes to live versus what it takes to survive are two different things. No, you weren't put here to survive. You're made in the likeness and image of God. You've been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth. I dare you so settle for surviving. Survive? Give me a break. We are more than conquerors. These things ye shall do, and greater things shall ye do. You're here to do the greater work. The people that need you.